What's going on, Facebook? Today is day 540. This is September 22nd. So I'm going to go ahead and do my shout out from the balcony, and then I'll go inside and talk about it. So here we go. Got to clear my throat, right? Hello! West Alameda! It's after 6 o'clock. Time to give a shout out. Thank you to all the frontline, the essential workers, to the doctors, the nurses, the longshoremen, the bus drivers, the truck drivers, the farm workers, those who work in the stores, the restaurants, the hotels, sanitation, postal employees, counselors, teachers, parents. So please, if you can hear my voice, would you clap your hands, honk your horns, shout, make some noise? Yeah! Frontline workers, thank you. We appreciate you, doctors. We appreciate you, nurses, first responders. Yeah! All right, what's up? What's up? Okay, I'm good. I'm doing good. God is good. He let me wake up this morning. He allowed me to be here to do this, and I'm really happy. Yes, dear? You like when I do the shout out? Thank you. Thank you, my niece. Okay, let's turn this around. Okay, so, like I said, today is September the 22nd, 2021. This is day 540. The significance of 540 is that I have been doing this shout out and doing thank you to frontline workers since April the 1st, 2020 of last year. Michaela? Okay, so September 22nd, according to the coronavirus pandemic live on YouTube, the casualty rate for coronavirus is 4,736,807, 699,624 right here in the United States, and 37,228 in the Philippines. If we go to yesterday in the black, this is what it was yesterday on September the 21st. You can see the comparison, and you can see how many more people have passed away from coronavirus in the span of one day throughout the world, here in this country, and also in the Philippines. Then if we go over one more in the green, this is what it was on April the 9th, 2020, 96,000 throughout the world, 16,200 in the United States, and 203 in the Philippines. And so that's what's going on. All right, let's move on. I want to give prayers and thoughts and ask everybody to please keep in your prayers and your thoughts all those who have died from coronavirus, people who have died because of other things that have happened, whether they were murdered by the police, murdered by criminals, by thugs, by drug dealers, by gangbangers, by vigilantes like the ones that killed Ahmaud Arbery in Georgia, by rebels, by government troops, by the Ku Klux Klan, the Taliban, the Nazis, ISIS, the white supremacists, Al-Qaeda, terrorists, both domestic and foreign, domestic violence, and those who've died because of somebody else's stupidity and action. And, you know, by that I'm talking about people who, you know, drunk driving, high, stole a car, trying to get away from the police, ended up killing somebody, and the people that they killed just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. So I'm asking all of you to keep them in your prayers and your thoughts. You know, condolences, hugs and love, celebration of life. And also I'd like for, on a personal note, my baby sister, Cookie Murphy, she just came home after being in the hospital. She had surgery, so mabuhay, that means like long live. I am really happy my sister's back home. Okay, so let's go to birthday shout out. On the birthday shout out, let's say happy birthday to Rob Bonta, Roshan Warwick, Bo Daniel, Jasmine, Katrina, Ramona, Shaw Turner. Happy birthday to all of you who were born on September 22nd. And if I don't have your name up here, it's because I guess we're just not Facebook friends, but, you know, if you hit me up, I will sit up here and holler out for your birthday. Okay? And let me put this, because I always forget to do this for some reason. AC Transit, our breakfast club, is next month, Tuesday, October the 5th, at 9:30 a.m. It will be at Sylvia's Country Kitchen, 2799 Lone Tree Way in Antioch, California. Okay, and this part here, I'm going to do that before we leave. Okay, and Bahala Na, let's do congratulations to Juanita and Pete Escovedo. They have been married for 65 years. I saw a post that he put on Facebook talking about he met her when he was 19, she was 17, and they got married 2 years later. What's amazing is that he remembered everything from what he was wearing the day he met her to what his wife Juanita was wearing. And I mean, it's just like, wow, he remembered all that. And then on his post, he says, you know, I'm Mexican and Juanita is Creole. He said, a Creole from New Orleans. He said, I didn't even know what a Creole was. And I believe Juanita went to Oakland Tech High School, and Pete Escovedo went to McClymonds. So they're like Oakland. So, hey, Bay Area, right on. Juanita, Pete Escovedo, congratulations. And yeah, that's great. 65 years. Go ahead on. Hey, what about Kevin Hart, y'all? Kevin Hart is a diehard Eagles fan. They did a post on Facebook where they showed Kevin Hart wearing a 49ers jacket and saying that he had to do a show because in a 49er gear because the 49ers beat the Eagles and he had lost a bet. So that was great. But that jacket he was wearing was hella bad. But you should have seen the look on Kevin Hart's face. He was obviously miserable and hating the fact that he had to wear 49er gear. Okay, so topic of the day. Let's get on the topic of the day. Let me turn this thing around. I touched on this the other day, and then on the radio, they were talking about the same thing again, about the missing white woman syndrome. Let me turn this around. Okay.
Time to wrap it up, y'all. It's 6:30 p.m.
Okay, so it is time to wrap it up, but before I do that, let's talk about missing white woman syndrome. What is missing white woman syndrome? They found the white woman, Gabby Petito. They found her out there in Wyoming. I believe it was Wyoming. And between 2001 to 2010, 710 Native indigenous women have gone missing in that state. And they don't get that. They don't get that same type of publicity. And it's not just Wyoming, it's the Dakotas. Anywhere where there's a large number of Native indigenous people, whether they're from the reservation or whether they live in the cities or however, they come up missing and they do not get that same attention. Same thing goes for black women and Latinx women. When they come up missing, they don't get that same media attention. So it's called the missing white woman syndrome. And I did not coin that expression. Somebody else coined that expression. I heard that expression on the radio today, and I thought this would make a great conversation, great topic. Just the words itself, missing white woman syndrome. She's missing, she's white, she's a woman. That's why they get all the media coverage. Black women don't get that media coverage. Latin women don't get that media coverage. And for damn sure, Native indigenous people do not get that type of media coverage. You ask yourself why. One of the things that I noticed was that they kept looking at Gabby's background. She was from, Miami or someplace, and she was this wholesome, red-blooded, red, white, and blue, beautiful white woman. Everybody, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So let me say this first of all. This is not saying that I don't want white women to be found, that I don't feel like white women should not be getting media coverage. I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is it goes back to the same thing I talk about when it comes to the way the police treat our people and the way they treat white people. I want the media to portray or cover women of color the same way they go out there and put all this news media on missing white women. That's all. If you can do us the same way you do them, then fine. Now, the reverse of that is if you don't give us no media coverage, when our women come up missing and our daughters come up missing and our sisters and our mothers and our nieces and our cousins and our family members and just our friends, if you don't give us that media type of treatment that white women get, then they shouldn't get that treatment either. That's all I'm saying. The treatment should be equal. The treatment should be applied to everybody. Okay? And I said the same thing when it comes to the way the police deal with black and Latino and people of color. Okay? Treat us one way, treat them the same way. And if you're not, or better yet, if you treat white people with kid gloves, then I want the police to treat us with kid gloves. That's all I'm saying. I am not saying we need special treatment. I'm not asking for special treatment. If I do something wrong, I need to go to jail just like everybody else. But if I do something wrong, I want that white man who does the exact same crime that I commit, I want them to get the exact same type of treatment, whether it's being arrested, whether it's being pulled over by the police, whether it's being forced to lay on the street, whether it's being beat up by the police, whether it's being, whatever the case is, I want white people to get the same treatment that we get. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's not special treatment. That's just equal treatment. So that's my definition of missing white women syndrome. Ain't nobody on here, so Hey, I understand. This is Wednesday. People have things they have to do. Some people got Bible study. Some people have clubs, or whatever it is people are doing. I understand, but I also realize that some people will come back on here later on to look and see. So when you do get on here, and when you do have a chance to see what I'm talking about, think about it. Do your own research. One thing I would recommend is what I do is I go on YouTube. YouTube has a lot, and all you have to do is you just type in Native Indigenous women missing. Bam, it comes up. It tells you all the women who, how many have been missing, what's going on. Then do your own research. Look and see how many Black and Latino and people of color, how they're treated or mistreated, how they're represented or underrepresented, and who gets the media coverage and who don't. And then judge for yourself. Do for yourself and figure it out. Oh, hey, I went and got my flu shot today. Excuse me. Yeah, I went to Kaiser in Alameda. They had the tents set up outside. I didn't even have to wait that long. It was probably about 3:30 when I went. So it was like maybe 10, 15 minutes at the most that I had to stand in line. I was going there to pick up some medication. That's what old folks do. You go pick up medication. I ain't got no shame of being old folks. I claim my old folkness. It's not even a word, is it? But anyway, Bahala Na. So I went and got my shot. Picked up my medicine, and it's all good. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to get up out of here, and I really hope that you think about what you think missing white woman syndrome is, and seriously, your feelings about it, how you seriously feel about it. And that's about all I'm going to say. And I'm going to get up out of here. Come on, niece. It's time for us to say goodbye to everybody. Let's get you on here.
I remember to do it this hand.
We always use the left hand. Okay?
Not this hand.
That's the right hand. We don't use the right hand.
We have to use this hand.
We have to use the left hand because left is the proper hand. It's the good hand. The right hand, that's for the Nazis.
Yeah.
The Nazis use the right hand. So you ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Bahala na.
Bahala na.
You got to get in the camera, little girl. There we go. Mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
Aman la uwe tu.
Among the week to
Ashe.
Ashe.
Harambe.
Halambe.
Hokahe.
Hokahe.
Jayu.
Jayu. Ashe.
Que viva la raza.
Que viva Rasta.
That's good. That's because that's you.
Because I was this.
That because you're a Latin, you are a Latina, so you have to be able to say "Que viva la raza." There you go. Do it one more time for me.
Que viva la Rasta.
Good job. That's a good job. Okay. Here, don't forget this one. Mahalo. Okay. Shalom.
Shalom.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Alaikum assalam.
Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Okay, so let's do our one now. Ready? Power.
Power.
Nope. Wrong hand.
Power.
Peace.
Peace.
And love. Make the heart. Make the heart. Hey, Cynthia. Oh, let me see how you make your heart. Oh, your heart looks good. Help me make my heart.
There. I think your heart looks cute.
You think my heart looks cute?
Yeah.
Cynthia. Michaela says she thinks my heart looks cute. What do you think?
Yes.
You think my heart looks cute? Thank you, Michaela, my niece. Okay, hey y'all, everybody. Cynthia, I'm glad you're on here. I know you got on here a little late. I'm getting ready to call it a night. But Cynthia, you get some time. Look at what I put on here, and maybe give me some feedback tomorrow. Okay, the whole thing about missing white women syndrome. I want to get your take on it. You know, I really want to get. I want to get some feedback. Tell me what you think. Whether or not there is such a thing called missing white women syndrome. Whether or not that white women do get more media coverage than Native Indigenous people and Black and Latino women. I really do want to hear from people as to what they think, because I've given my take on it, so now I would really love to hear somebody else. Okay, so like I said, I went and got my flu shot. There's my flu shot. Look at that flu shot. I went and got my flu, and I got the extra double, triple dose because I'm an old man and we have to get extra double, triple protection. Hey, I'm down with it. So anyway, if you're not vaccinated, think about being vaccinated. It's, you know, I know everybody has a different opinion about vaccination, about the COVID-19 vaccination. I know we all, some of you out there are against it, and okay, but even if you're against it, would you please just wear a mask, okay? Just wear a mask, you know. No, Cynthia, I didn't have to make an appointment. I got Kaiser. Do you guys have Kaiser out there in the Confederacy? I know you live in a Confederate state. I don't know if you guys have Kaiser, but no, Kaiser, I was actually going to Kaiser to go pick up some medicine, and they had the tents outside the pharmacy, so I just stood in line and got my vaccine, and when I finished it, I went inside and got my medicine. So it worked out perfect. Worked out fine. All right. Yeah, I didn't think you guys have Kaiser out there. All right. Well, good luck. Go get that flu shot, because you're going to need it. You out there in snow. Out there in the snow. I don't know why you want to be in the snow. And you're a Cali girl. You from the Bay. All right, hey, y'all. What am I saying? Y'all, like there's more than just you on here. I don't know, but hey, Cynthia, I love you, dear. Please stay safe, stay strong. Don't be around people that ain't trying to protect you from whatever they may or may not have, okay? Or at least you just wear a mask. Come on now. All right, I'm out.